bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time... Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. To get away from all the demons that haunt Freeburg, I'd need to wear a... They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, the fact that this is the first time... Not... But even... I may have a lot of vices, but predictability is... I learned a long time ago how to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do? Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same.
How's the back today, Mr. Boyd?
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Especially Mr. Kendrick. As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only rude, arrogant, no warning. That's Mayor Rogers. White summer shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt, and the white smile. Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology. He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walked. In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers...
Jack, I was hoping to catch you after the press conference. You ran away so quick.
There's no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
Soon enough I won't be here at all.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. The people of this city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people. Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes. Sit nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon. "180 days of quiet, Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me. I have a new assistant, Troy Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man."
I'll do my best.
And quit smoking at the office. One of my friends will be using it soon.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Only the mayor has this number. Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Star?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Star. Cops don't use the police station cafeteria anymore. Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal. And the main thing? Don't look into anyone's eyes. My deputy, Francis Kendrick. No evidence to support the accusations, but I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I am.
Don't you leave me here.
110B in progress.
Don't you leave me here. If you must go, sweet mama, please leave a dime for beer.
311A in progress.
Rooster crow and a hen ran around. She said, if you want my fricassee, you'll have to run me down.
Progress. 311A in progress.
I'm Alabama bound. Alabama bound. I followed you round from town to town. I'm Alabama bound. Don't you leave me here.
Progress. Got a situation here.
Used to be when I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grunt, slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. Kendrick isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of internal affairs raided the library he inherited from his grand. Heard about the look on his face. I've known Francis for 30 years. The past probably sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy.
Called all of the people on that list today. Now they know you're in business.
And what kind of business are we talking here?
How much are you looking to earn?
$500,000.
$500,000? Why not a whole?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figure
$500,000 in 180 days? Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all.
never knew you for a fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops. Sooner or later, they'll put the finger on you. And one more thing, Jack. I remember what you...
Sand. Christopher G. Sand. Everyone knows the name, but few could tell you. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters. An avid hunter, I hear. Even dabbles in... Goes back as far as his great-grandfather. And Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace. Hardly needs to intimidate anyone to get his point. The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty. People sometimes mistake his... In 4 weeks, Sand killed 31 people. Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sand's... Frank, I don't want to hear you say that name again.
Jack, please, listen to me. I'm in...
We agreed, Frank. That's not the kind of business I'm into. I don't...
in progress. B in progress. 1210 complete. Four 11 in progress. Four 11 complete. Officer on scene. Looks like we have a situation here. 1111 B complete.
Whenever I'm alone at home and there's a knock at the door,
Hello, my name is Steve, and
get to my front door, the Bible. Laura doesn't go in for religion. She patiently listens to them, asks them questions. When I watch her do it, I've got to admit it gets me. But a month after Laura left, all I could do was quietly ask. Another couple weeks at this rate, and I'll be greeting anyone who comes close with my... In my life, even the basic stuff never goes. But Laura just disappeared. The in-laws always blame the husband for making their daughter unhappy. The fellow Laura ran off with is young enough to be her son. I hear he's 30 years old. Fortunately, Laura's mother doesn't like the way it sounds either. Sally figures... So we have an agreement. Sally's gonna track down Laura and try to reason with her, and which of course means anything at all. It's a crazy situation. I'm the police, but I can't afford to lose Sally as an ally. So for the moment I had...
Hello.
Mrs. Markham, this is Boyd.
Oh, is there any news?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Have you found anything? An address, phone number? Have you spoken to her?
Don't worry, Jack. I've narrowed the range to 2 suspects, or whatever you like to say at your police building.
At my police building, we find people faster than a funny old woman chirping on the phone with my wife's girlfriends.
Oh, you're an old man, Jack. Come to your senses. They'd give us straight odds on the street. But I've got more energy, Jack. Maybe you think I'm a foolish old woman, but I go to my book club, argue with the girls about Byron, and it gives me energy. I talk to my dogs, and it gives me energy. And you have nothing, Jack. You don't even have a hobby. You got no passion. It's why Laura left you.
Let's not go back into that, Sally. Find my wife, and we can discuss my hobbies later. I'm waiting for your call, and my patience is running thin. Laura, if you've stopped loving me, I'll let you go. I can't expect the impossible from you. Just don't let me die out here, okay?
In progress. Progress. 1210 in progress. Looks like we have a situation here. One 13 feet complete. A in progress. Twelve 311A in progress. Officer on scene. Looks like we have a situation here. .311A complete. 311A complete.